Here we go again. This is one story that we have seen one too many times, and it does not really have a happy ending, at least for us Liverpool fans. So, in the previous 7 to 8 years, how many ever times we have met Real Madrid, we have thought that, Arey, we are in a very good position, now is the time that we're going to take our revenge. Or maybe, अभी हम बहुत better कर रहे हैं पूरे season, तो अपना ही होने वाला है मैच. बट रियल मैड्रिड हैज़ always proven us wrong, and I know how many heartbreaks I have had, how many nights I have cried after the losses that we have had in UCL finals. It's not easy. I still remember the last UCL final in which Liverpool played against Real Madrid. I went for the screening, and trust me, I was so hopeful that time that we might end up winning this time. It might just happen. जब मैं घर वापस आऊँगी, then I would be a champion. मतलब, you understand, this is how we get when our team is playing in UCL finals. But Real Madrid, I hate this fixture. I do not like it. But I can't wait to see what will happen tomorrow night. But still, I am a little bit nervous as well as excited. If you can understand, this is how the fixture is for me. But I really want to say one thing today. See, the stake has always been so high for Liverpool whenever we have to play Real Madrid. But this time around, I do not think that Liverpool has anything to worry about or has to put so much pressure on themselves thinking about this is Real Madrid we are playing against. I think we should have fun playing at Anfield. I think we should be not thinking about how it was in the past, because the thing is that इस बार UCL का format change हो गया है और इस format के leaders हम हैं. I'm not saying we have won it, of course not. I'm not that delusional, of course. But I'm just saying that इस बार अगर आप table देखोगे, we are at the top of it. We have won all of our games in this, and the perfect 12 score we have. But Real Madrid on the other side is on 6, and they have always had a very very wavy start to UCL, and they just end up winning it. So never count Real Madrid out. I know that. But if there is one match, like one situation, one scenario in which I can be comfortable कि कोई बात नहीं भाई लोग जाओ, हार भी रहे हो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बस इंजर होके मत आना, because the next match that we have is against Manchester City, and I would really want to win that one. So which is why I feel that going into this match, हम पे इतना pressure नहीं है, and I can't say that about Real Madrid right now. See, I do not know that, fine. But I'm just going to come out and say my prediction right now. That is 3-1 to Liverpool. I think that this time we are winning it, and there is no revenge story. There is nothing being spoken about. Nobody is saying anything right now in this fixture. कोई किसी के comments नहीं आ रहे हैं. हमेशा बहुत तापमान गर्म हो जाता है बिफोर दिस फिक्सचर. बट दिस टाइम आई ऑनेस्टली फील दैट मोहम्मद साला ने जब अपने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को लेके बोला आफ्टर द साउथहैम्पटन मैच, आई थिंक द फोकस जस्ट वेंट कम्प्लीटली ऑन दैट and not on the Real Madrid game, which is a very good thing. वरना अभी तक I think उस game के बाद all of us would be talking about just this particular fixture. So I'm happy what he did, even though whatever Carragher has to say, not agreeing with him at all. He should not even be a Liverpool pundit at this point of time, because the disrespect that he shows to the best player in the world right now is just unreal. And थिंकिंग अबाउट, अरे तुम भी LFC के प्लेयर रह चुके हो और तुम उसी को रिप्रेजेंट करने जब वहाँ जाते हो, एंड यू आर सेइंग मी यू आर बुलशिटिंग अबाउट हाउ यू वांट दैट मोहम्मद साला शुड बी कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ऑन विनिंग द प्रीमियर लीग. अबे तुमको वहाँ पे उस पोजीशन पर लेके कौन आया है, पहले वो सोचो फिर बोलो. अदरवाइज like, just chill man, just chill. Let's not deviate from the subject. We have to talk about Real Madrid versus Liverpool now. Like I said, that my prediction is 3-1 to Liverpool. Do comment down below your predictions about this match. We are finally at a position जहाँ पे हम playing 11 चुन सकते हैं कि भाई इसको खिलाओ इसको ना खिलाओ, वरना हमेशा हमारा क्लब के अंडर एक परफेक्ट 11 रहता था, वही खेलते थे. लाइक there could not be any permutation combination on that particular aspect. But now we are at a position जहाँ पे हम अपना playing 11 बनाएंगे, which I feel is the strongest going against Real Madrid in the match. सबसे पहली चीज़ बोल दे भाई, एनफील्ड पे है तो 12th मैन तो अपने पास है ही. सो आई वुड बी वेरी हैप्पी एंड प्राउड टू सी एनफील्ड टर्न अप, एंड आई एम श्योर दैट दे वुड. देन ये तो हो गया. लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द गोल कीपर. सी, एलिसन इज़ नॉट बैक इन ट्रेनिंग. सो डेविड लिंच ने अभी तक जितना खबर दी है, नॉट मुझे बट जस्ट जनरली, अभी वो टाइम आया नहीं है. सो अभी तक जो न्यूज़ मिला है वो ये है कि केलहर ही खेलेगा, बिकॉज एलिसन अभी तक ट्रेनिंग में आया नहीं है. तो विच इज़ वाई वी आर गोइंग टू सी केलहर प्ले, एंड आई एम एक्चुअली वॉन्टिंग कि केलहर ही शुरू करे इवन इफ एलिसन आ जाता. नॉट बिकॉज नाउ आई हैव लाइक फाउंड अ न्यू लव इन केलहर. इट्स नॉट दैट एट ऑल. आई स्टिल लव एलिसन, आई लव केलहर एज वेल. But I honestly feel that Kelleher has given us such great moments, and he has experience with the players now and in the matches itself. I think it would be very crucial for him to be in the match, because we know that what we can expect from Kelleher, and Kelleher has had a very good understanding with the front two, which is Konate and Virgil van Dijk. So I think it will be very important to have Kelleher in the match, and I hope that he does well. Now moving forward, like I said, अपना center back pairing has to be solid, which is Virgil van Dijk and Konate. I hope that they do not perform like they did against Southampton. अपने अंदर का जितना भी sloppy game था, I think they did that all against Southampton. I don't think that we need to produce such sort of performances against Real Madrid. Let's not do that. I hope that they are confident, as well as the solid bond that they have. I hope we maintain that, because it will be so crucial for them to be at absolute best. Now, this is one position which we will have a lot of discussion about. That is our fullbacks. Right and left both, because see, Trent is back in training, but I do not know that if he will be starting the game, because see, if he's back in training, it means that he might be on the bench, and if he's on the bench, then Arne Slot might bring him in the second half as a substitute. But if he's starting the game, well and good. I would love to have Trent there, because he has improved his game so much defensively, but उसके साथ साथ जिस तरीके के उसके crucial passes रहते हैं, and he helps us in creating good chances too. So I think that I would love to have Trent fit and fine there at that position. But in case Trent does not start, I'm a little bit confused if I want to go with Connor Bradley or not, because news आई है कि Vinicius Junior का hamstring injury कुछ हुआ है, तो which is why he might not be playing. Now thinking Vinicius Junior नहीं है तो एम्बाप्पे तो है, एम्बाप्पे नहीं है तो भाई कोई और तो है. They have such solid team. तो एम्बाप्पे वहाँ पे होगा, थ्रेट होगा कॉन्स्टेंटली. तो क्या मैं अपने एक यंग प्लेयर को वहाँ पे खिलाऊंगी फॉर एक्सपीरियंस या फॉर हरासमेंट? आई डो नॉट नो दैट. देखो, एक्सपीरियंस तो होगा ही प्लेइंग इन सच अ बिग फिक्सचर, बट कॉनर ब्रैडली के साथ थोड़ा सा भी इशू है, बिकॉज आई थिंक दैट he plays his game forward a lot, which is why there's a lot of work that Konate will have to do, and alone Konate will not be able to handle Mbappe. That's what I feel, which is why I need somebody who's very solid on the right. Now, should I put Gomez there, because he has a lot of experience already, and I think I would be relying on him, because whenever we have required his services, he has always come up, and I think has always impressed me. So which is why I'm confused that should I have Trent or Gomez there, or another thing is, or should I have Gomez on the left? Now see, Tsimikas, bhai, 70 to 75 minutes prior to Southampton's match, he had a knock. Fine. So now he's out. He's not even training. I do not think that he will be available at all. Now this is such a sad thing, yeah, thinking about it, because अपने left back position सही में we need people there, and that is what is not happening right now. We know the sort of performance that Robertson has been having. Now that is really because of the style of play that Arne Slot has, which is not really which does not really demand for our fullbacks to just keep running forward, which actually was the demand at one point of time when it comes to Jurgen Klopp. But this is not something that we need from him right now. So if he moves forward a lot, and भाई मतलब सही में it will get very difficult for him to track back. वो पोजीशन एकदम खाली हो जाएगा. उनका जो प्लेयर है आर्डा ग्यूलर, भाई सही में what a talent at that age. तो it will be a constant threat. So which is why I'm feeling that should I have Robertson there again? Like I don't know. Like it's kind of scary right now to me, because I do not know who to put there. Because if I'm putting Robertson there, I know that I can expect a mistake or two, right? Now that mistake or two against Real Madrid is going to end up in a goal. I'm damn sure about it, which is why we can't take chances, right? So which is why I'm willing, like I'm ready to have Connor Bradley on the right. But I would want to have Gomez on the left, because like I said, I would feel more comfortable having Gomez there if Trent is not available. Like see, if Trent is available, then of course ट्रेंट राइट पे रहेगा एंड मैं लेफ्ट पे गोमेज को रखूँगी. बट इफ ट्रेंट इज़ नॉट अवेलेबल, I would like to go with Conor Bradley. Of course, कोई और है नहीं, तो Conor Bradley on the right, and I would like to have like Gomez on the left. This is how I would want it to be. Now, moving forward, I would want the double pivot of Gravenberch and McAllister. I'm going to rely on them completely because we know how good Gravenberch has been for us and how good McAllister has been for us. Now, see, the thing is that them being the double pivot, they will act as the first line of defense for us. So that is what we need, since we press a lot. So which is why whenever we get the chance to get the second balls, so we should be there and to help in breaking up their build up. We would need them at their absolute best, seriously. And this is such a big opportunity for them to play against a team like Real Madrid. If not now, then when will you prove yourselves? I think this is the perfect match for them, and because the stakes are not that high, especially for us, so we can play without any pressure. उनके आगे see Curtis Jones भी है, Szoboszlai भी है. I would like to go with Szoboszlai because see, Szoboszlai का क्या गेम रहा था against Southampton. Now I understand you can't say that अगर Southampton के अगेंस्ट अच्छा खेला तो Madrid के अगेंस्ट भी अच्छा खेलेगा, ये सब नहीं है. But the engine that Szoboszlai is, I would need that in a match like this, because come on, he completely gives his all in the like 90 minutes that he plays. If it's 45 minutes, 45 minutes that he plays. I would need that of Szoboszlai in that match. Szoboszlai का pressing, his forward runs actually attract one of the defenders, तो जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा space create होता है and अपने forwards को एक मौका मिलता है just to go ahead and get a goal. So which is why I think that I would really go with Szoboszlai right now, even though Curtis Jones has improved his game like so much. I am in love with Curtis Jones, but I know that Curtis Jones का passing ability is great and even his hold up play is damn good. But I think I would, as a manager, if I had to pick up the playing 11, I would require his services as a substitute, and I would really require it, because I know that in a game like this, I would honestly want Curtis Jones to have his fair amount of time as well, which will happen, but in the second half. But for now, I would like to have Szoboszlai in that position. Now moving forward, of course, let's not even debate about it. Let's not even think about it. There is going to be Mohamed Salah on the right. Of course, like what are we talking about? क्या केस आके खेलेगा वहाँ पे? मतलब what are we talking about? There has to be Mohamed Salah. There has to be a Mohamed Salah brace. I'm hoping that happens, because see, the best player in the world has to play. Of course, उसके बारे में हम क्या ही बात करेंगे? Let's not do that. Now moving forward, who will be playing in the center and on the left? See, Gakpo is a very good option, but I would like to go with Luis Diaz. There is a reason for that, because he's such a, like, the flair that he has, this guy, he's a constant threat on the ball, constant. And I would want that in a game like this, because I would want their defenders to feel uneasy too with the gameplay of Luis Diaz. Even though वो score नहीं कर रहा होगा, whatever that is, but if there is one person who can get into their penalty box with the ball and can create constant threat, it is Luis Diaz. I would want him playing on the left and starting the game. I hope that we go with Luis Diaz over Gakpo in the game. Now, center. Jota तो है नहीं, क्या बात करें, but would I keep Gakpo in the center? I don't think I would, because Klopp ने काफ़ी बार try करवाया था. I don't think that is a position for Gakpo at all. But we will need to have Nunez there. Of course, there is nobody else, तो और किसको रखेंगे? But Nunez को भी मैं रखूँगी, अगर मेरे पास कोई और ऑप्शन होता भी तो वो इसलिए, बिकॉज Nunez का मैं गोल स्कोरिंग पे नहीं जाऊँगी, मैं उसके फॉरवर्ड प्ले एज अ स्ट्राइकर पे नहीं जाऊँगी, लेकिन ही हेल्प्स अ लॉट in defensive duties. He helps a lot in breaking their gameplay. He helps a lot in making the forward runs, and is such a chaotic player. We know that he might be doing something or the other to attract their centre backs. Maybe defenders will just come out of their position, and again a space will be created that will be too helpful for Mohamed Salah to cut in and get inside the penalty box, or maybe to get a goal or something, or maybe to create a chance or something. That's what I would be needing in this match, and I think that Nunez करेगा, एक दो chances miss definitely करेगा, but there will be a time when if a ball is created जहाँ पे सिर्फ एक possibility है गोल निकालने की और कोई possibility नहीं है, and we know that nobody else can do it, it will be just Nunez who will get that goal for us, which is why I would like to have Nunez services as well in tomorrow's match. So this is my playing 11. Please do comment down below and let me know आप कौन से changes करोगे, कौन से नहीं करोगे. Would love to know your thoughts about it. Also reason ज़रूर लिखना, because उससे क्या होता है समझ में आता है कि what is the other person thinking about. Now, since Vinicius Junior is injured, Rodrigo is injured, Tchouaméni का मैंने सुना है कि अभी sure नहीं है, he might be back in the game. But even when you don't talk about these players कि ठीक है injured हैं whatever, Kamavinga, Bellingham, then like I was talking about Arda Güler, the young player, it's just so much talent. The game will be decided in the midfield as well as, you know, our fullbacks have to be absolute best. The game will be decided there much more than like in the final third. I don't think final third में कुछ भी ज़्यादा हम सोच पाएंगे कि कुछ होगा, but in that midfield. तो अगर मैं compare करूँ their midfield quality and ours, of course भाई Real Madrid का midfield quality is damn good, but we also have midfield players who have gelled up, like have played with each other so much, and I think are improving, constantly improving. So I would want to see a solid midfield we play from at least our end. I really want to see these guys play well. Let's see how they cope with Real Madrid, because it's never going to be easy. Oh God, like I'm saying, the stakes are not high at all, you know, we are like at a very comfortable position right now, but you know, it's always scary when we have to play against them. Not, you know, downplaying or overplaying or whatever that is, because I do know that any commitments made here will be wrong. I know that. 3-1, no way that 3-1 is going to be in our favor when tomorrow. I don't think so. But if I have to, like, you know, बोलते हैं ना कि सरस्वती माँ बैठे होते हैं, कभी जो बोलो हो जाता है, क्या पता 3-1 हो जाए. I hope that happens, because अगर कभी भी तुमको वो overturn करना है ना, the past losses that you have had, like so many losses that you don't even remember कि हमने इतना बड़ा हुआ क्यों बना रखा है, then there is this game. This is the match where we have to, like, you know, like just get it all out. I'm really having a huge expectations from our players in this match. I feel Kelleher is going to be the man of the match tomorrow. मतलब he will have a lot of work to do at Anfield, my goodness, but I so want him to have that experience, but I hope that it's a good one, because you know अपना goalkeepers have had like a really bad day playing against Real Madrid. Remember that UCL final shit. Anyhow, so this is the preview. I have said that like 2-3 times already, but that is the video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon so you never miss a video from me. Thank you for watching. Namaste.